Hey guys, this is Alina with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Raymond of Peñafort. Born in Spain in 1175, Raymond was one of these people you look at and say, wow, the energy. This guy did so much for the church in the 100 years that he lived. By the time he was 20, Raymond was teaching philosophy in Barcelona. By the time he was 30, he was studying and practicing church law in Italy. He excelled at basically everything he did. At 47, he joined the Dominican order and began writing the summary concerning the cases of penance, which basically discussed the doctrines and laws of the church and how it applied to sin and penance. It was a big deal. By 60, he became an archbishop for 2 years. Then at 62, he led the entire order of Dominicans for another 2 years before Raymond felt it best to retire. Ironically, he would live another 3 decades before God would allow the man to actually retire. During those 30 years, Saint Raymond tirelessly worked for the conversion of the Moors in Spain. I've been around some older folks recently who are near the retirement age. So many in the older generation see retirement as almost a death sentence, while others seem to think it's a ticket to living their last years as self-absorbed as possible before they kick the bucket. In a culture where youth and usefulness are exalted above all else, no wonder people feel this way. Well, the Catholic Church is here to remind us that age means nothing. Whether you're 19 or 90, you are called in whatever season of life to never stop pursuing sainthood. Saint Raymond was in his 60s and ready to retire when there was still so much life ahead of him. Imagine if he'd just been like, well, I'm retired, so I'm going to live down south and sip pina coladas and ignore the souls of the people suffering around me. We may not all be destined to convert entire nations, but up to the day we die, we are called to be Christ's light and to fight the powers of darkness until our last breath. Who cares if our culture says we need Botox and billions to make life worthwhile? That's not the truth. We see truth in the lives of the saints. Their stories have inspired and endured for hundreds, if not thousands of years. The Kardashians of ancient history were quickly forgotten. So whatever season of life you find yourself in today, I encourage you to keep fighting the good fight. If you're retired, use that free time to convert some pagan family members, or set free some captives addicted to drugs, or write a Summa blog about Catholicism. God is not done with you. Saint Raymond of Peñafort, ora pro nobis.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Saint. Awaken the Saint is a 3-minute daily show that unpacks the lives of the saints with practical messages for everyday life. Awaken the Saint is made in partnership by Spoke Street Media and Awaken Catholic.